Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Luke Bradford, and yeah, I apologise if this video looks grainy or like I said 360p. I don't know, this is a brand new phone and I don't know what's causing it. Because I never had this with my old phone when I recorded on there. And I've got this set to 4K 60 frames per second. So, yeah. Anyway, this is a kind of video that basically you're going to be seeing a lot in the future, this channel. Me just talking about stuff, giving my thoughts on stuff, and this one is an incredibly ballsy one considering recent drama, but it's my thoughts on the recent horror movie Obsession and why I won't be watching it. God, I can. But just before I get into it, I am the kind of person who's, let's call it outspoken, because that sounds better than unintentionally contrarian. You know, all my opinions are genuine, but they're also very rare. They also very rarely align with general consensus. So I'm just going to call it outspoken. And I do quite like that word actually, but that's beside the point. I'm outspoken. I'm very outspoken. Yeah, Obsession. I read the synopses on IMDb just out of interest, and it immediately turned me off. Like, okay, but I think it's called Bear, the main character. I mean, that's not subtle at all, is it? The main character's called Bear. He's had this unrequited crush on a woman for, I don't know how long. It didn't say how long the synopsis, but a while. And by the way, this is what I understand from reading synopses. And he finds this one wish Willow thing, which gives him, as you might expect, one wish. But basically he uses it to wish that she'll fall in love with him. Yeah, he's portrayed as an ass. He appears to be portrayed as okay, you know what? I'm not. I hate it when people censor themselves. I am against self-censoring. So yes, I'm going to say words you might. Yes, I'm going to say words you might not like. If you don't like swearing, don't watch my videos. You have been warned. Yeah, but from what I understand, Bear gets portrayed like an asshole for his troubles. The woman loses her mind or whatever, and it basically sounds like a Stephen King book. There's one wish Willow. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm recording this at like 8 o'clock, so it's been a long day, a good day nonetheless, but I tend to start struggling to speak in that toward the end of the day, so you'll have to cut me some slack. I'm mildly dyspraxic. It's fine. It's not. I say it's fine. Anyway, back to. I tend to ramble and go on tangents a lot. I'm sorry, but Obsession. Back to Obsession. This one wish Willow sounds like some kind of Needful Things. Stephen King, but you know, like Leyland Gaunt would have in his shop. And basically, the whole thing sounds like Stephen King could have written it. Although, well, okay, how do I put this? How do I put this without sounding like yeah, I get it's a horror movie, psychological horror movie, whatever subgenre it is. I get that it's a horror movie, but look, I think it's a reasonable enough wish, right? If I had an unrequited gossip began for a while, I'd probably make the same wish. But it's, from what I understand about it, it's the way the movie portrays it that that makes me not want to watch it. I could bet you, if the protagonist was a woman and she was going after a man, it would have been a rom-com or a straight romance movie or something. I can almost guarantee that. Like, basically, like, I don't really know how to put it without sounding misogynistic, I guess. And seems to be just double standard. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but basically my problem is with the way it's portrayed. And that's why I won't be watching it. It's just, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with the message of it. I don't. Like, I think the guy who wrote it or made it, I think it's an indie horror. I don't know all the details. I only know what I've read on IMDb, but the person who made it, I think it's a man, don't quote me on that, it's called Curry Baker. I mean, I'm not going to go into why that doesn't quite sound like a real name to me, but I've never heard of anyone called, the last, Curry is the last name, yes, but almost which one I've misheard it. It's called Curly Baker or something. That would be a good name, actually, Curly Baker. I'm getting off track. Yeah, Curly Baker, I know absolutely nothing about him, but, well, I don't know where I was going with that, to be honest. Yeah, oh, this is a disaster of a video. Yeah. So I won't be watching Obsession. I won't be watching Obsession. Yeah, I think I've said some, again, as I said earlier, I'm very outspoken, but I've said some things in this video that are probably a bit, could easily get taken out of context, I think. But, as I said, I was a bit worried about doing this. There's been some recent drama, and honestly, I get a bit worried sharing my opinions because it's the internet, and, well, you know what people on the internet are like. Not everyone, but a lot of people on the internet are not inclined to consider the other person's point of view, let's say. Sort of rush to judgment, don't even, very quick to rush to judgment. And yeah, that's, I think I kind of like this sort of just sitting down talking about things. But yeah, so I'll see you later. I've been at Bradford. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen.